How's it going, folks? I've got yet another movie car to build as a custom ride in Grand Theft Auto 5, and today's featured vehicle is the Chevy Chevelle from the new Jack Reacher movie with Tom Cruise. Not only is this car really cool, but the movie actually features a really good car chase scene made in the traditional way without all these Hollywood special effects. It's much like the classic Bullet car chase where the car and the actor are the stars of the show, where Tom Cruise actually did all the driving and all the scenes show the authentic performance of the car without any ramps, explosions or CGI. If you haven't seen the Jack Reacher film, you can still see the car chase which has been uploaded onto YouTube, so quickly check that out and then we can use the Declasse Sabre Turbo in game to represent Jack Reacher's Chevrolet Chevelle. I know the Sabre Turbo is a car that's quite common for some people, but for me it was one of those elusive cars that I'd never seen before in game. I first spotted one while mid-mission and then ended up losing it, never to be seen again, but it turns out there's a guaranteed method of getting hold of one of these things, guides of which are online, but you basically have to follow one of Trevor's side missions where you play as a park ranger, and it eventually leads you to the Paleto Bay area where you'll find one of these cars sat outside the tattoo shop. The Sabre Turbo in game is a pretty good match to the Chevelle in real life. It's got many of the same styling features. That also means that in Los Santos Customs we're going to be leaving a lot of the options as stock, the first of which is the bumper options. Rather than have any extended chin spoilers, the options for this car basically allow you to colour code or black out the chrome bits, but we want to keep as much chrome as possible to match the Chevelle, so we'll stick with the stock chrome bumpers as well as add a chrome tip exhaust. One area of chrome that's on the Sabre Turbo that doesn't appear on the real life Chevelle is the light surrounds, and you can find the option to colour code this under the grille section by choosing painted light surround. Then that leads us straight onto the respray section where we'll want to choose a classic red for the primary colour, then we can add the black go faster stripes by adjusting the secondary colour. Like I've mentioned in the previous videos, which also featured muscle cars, we're going to want to leave the suspension as stock. Increasing that suspension tightens up the handling, which makes the car perform better around those corners, but with a muscle car it's all about getting the back end out, which Tom Cruise definitely showed us in the Jack Reacher car chase. There's a nice set of rims which really match the real life Chevelle from the movie pretty well, and they're named Muscle Freak under the muscle category. These are pretty much the same 5-spoke pattern with chrome rims and inserts, so just leave these with the default alloy colour. Despite being the Sabre Turbo in game, we actually want to leave out the turbo tuning. Again, as I've mentioned in the previous muscle car guides, the turbo tuning in Grand Theft Auto 5 adds the atmospheric dump valve sound effect, which doesn't really fit well with a muscle car build. But you might as well go ahead and upgrade all the engine, brakes, suspension and transmission up as much as possible for maximum performance to evade the cops. If you really wanted to get into character with this one, you could play as Michael and dress him up with his brown leather jacket and jeans. Otherwise, it's just good fun to replicate that car chase scene where the cops are trying to hunt him down, especially when you make use of that cinematic cam in game. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up down below to help spread the word and share the video with your friends. Now I've finally got hold of a Sabre Turbo in game, it'd be nice to use it for a couple of other builds, so let me know down in the comments if you can think of any other movie cars or TV cars that it'd be a good match for. One I'm thinking is the Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino, although those racing stripes aren't exactly the right style. If you're new to my videos, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button, stick around for plenty more of these GTA 5 car builds, or you can always follow the link to the full playlist down in the description to check out any previous episodes. Otherwise, thanks for watching, I'll catch you all later.